신경 쓰세지?
XIKERS is back with their first Japanese album or debut in Japan single. We got a music video for a track called Tsuki,
Yes.
aka Lunatic, which is very interesting because isn't Tsuki moon?
When I search it, yeah.
Okay, so I guess they're playing with that word
And lunatic.
and lunatic.
Luna.
Exactly. It's an interesting blending of words and playing around with it. I wonder if they're gonna have both meanings intact, like talking about something that is lunar related, as well as lunatic, as in like insanity, maybe. So yeah, we'll see how they connect moon and lunatic together. So let's check it out. Talk after.
All right.
3, 2, 1, click.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Boom.
All right.
Oh, black and white?
You got more?
Okay.
Definitely got more.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yo. And Minjae's flow.
Ooh.
I really love how they're playing around with this like moon.
Oh, and listen to the. Oh, yes.
Drop it.
Wow, and they're mixing. Oh.
Okay. Hey, Yechan. This is smooth.
What's up? We got
Oh. Yeah, yeah.
We got more than you ever know. More than you ever know.
Oh, that mixing of.
We got more.
What?
Typical XIKERS.
Yeah. It also sounds like an 80s too. Yo, this was heavy. Wow. Sick.
See, I love when music reflects the theme.
Ad-libs.
Wow. It's perfectly ambiguous too.
Ooh. Beautiful.
Damn.
Wow.
What a debut.
Yo, congrats, bros.
Wow.
Shit.
You know, we were actually talking about this yesterday before getting to this video that, oh my God, we realized that it's only been like a year since XIKERS' debut.
Right.
And it feels like it's been like 3-4 years. The quality of the album that they've been putting out feels like they are veterans.
Wow.
Wow. Before I forget, I do want to get this thing out of the way. We always said this, but I love when music, the structure, the sound, the chord progressions, the mixing of different sounds, everything all put together, reflects the theme of the music itself, as in the lyrics. XIKERS did something very unique here. They did this beautifully ambiguous double meaning type of thing here, where it feels like at one point they're talking about their music and their presence as XIKERS, the musician, and also it's something that is more seductive. And come on, you can trust me. And so like that's the first thing, is that there's a division between like, are they talking about the music or are they telling a story about this entity seducting? So that was like the first thing. That was eerie. Second thing is, as we hear, right, there is that heavy, dark bass line that repeats throughout the song, but also there's this very romantic chord progression in the middle with the electric piano, right? And at one point they merged together, right? They happen at the same time, where they got this beautiful R&B like chorus and they got that bass line that is more hip hop and heavy. Anytime that happens, they talk about this like, I'm romantic, come on, like, you know, this night, clear night, moon's there, you know, two people reborn. There's this like sense of malevolence, like, you just got tricked. So like, I don't know if they're being a lunatic or are they being romantic, right? So there's that too, and musically that happens by merging two contrasting sounds together at one point. I thought that is, oh my God, brilliant.
As far as some part, like it feels like a lunatic kind of sounds, and especially like the bridge part when they actually drop with that 808 bass with like,
that too,
you know, the typical XIKERS and 80s type of vibe coming in. And also just like you said, there are some parts very being romantic with chord progressions, with beautiful voice harmonizations on top of it going on. It, the fact that they're using those vocals are making it more romantic. And like on top of course, that chord progression. And it was very interesting to see the bass was keep going. It like, although it didn't sound like a one chord, but the bass was actually going on one chord kind of thing for like a half part of chorus. But then they actually changed to harmonizations and going into different chords. But it just feels like you're still stepping on like one chord. So that was pretty interesting too. Like they didn't like change it very dramatically. And I think it's probably because of the very low frequency and the pattern of bass, which was making it very like unified kind of thing. And also the drum patterns. And really love those, like the texture of it, because it's an old school, but it's much more heavy.
Sound-wise, I guess?
Yeah, the sound-wise, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, like back in the days, like old school didn't have that much of frequency back in the days. But nowadays, since the samples became like newer with better quality, they could produce much more like heavier type of samples. So I really loved that they used this type of like heavy old school drum samples.
Yeah. And I guess like speaking of that, like a single chord progression thing that you mentioned about the chorus, even if you listen to the pre-chorus, the first thing that I noticed, that also sounded like a type of line cliche, right? Where they got this like chromatic descend that happens over like a static chord. Like they go like, na 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 na, don't be afraid. They just do, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously by the end of the pre-chorus, that's when you get this very metallic, eerie, like, and then you hear a different type of sound that is similar, that plays the main hook.
Yeah.
Even that line is very ominous.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
And wasn't it also like chromatic ad-lib also coming in?
Oh, that was like near the end of the...
that was cool too.
That was awesome.
That weirdly creates this like lunatic kind of feel too.
That's true though, because it does create some form of a tension. Because it is a static chord, but it's just a descent that creates this like illusion, a type of harmonic motion, but it's not exactly a true motion. So there is that weird feeling of being tricked in a way, which is also reflective of the message of the song. And if you even listen to the lyrics in the chorus, it is, come, trust me, don't be afraid. And that's when the chorus become very romantic, and they use, they get rid of that harsh drum sounds and everything, and they use that beautiful musical storytelling.
Yeah, and their raps, it was
Yechan.
fascinating. The
Yechan
flows
bias.
that they give. When Minjae started with the like kind of lowy kind of tone, heavy. The flow, actually, like, they worked a lot to match the old style kind of thing. Yo, it was just amazing.
Yeah.
Minjae, Sumin, and Yechan went crazy at it. Nice debut. Nice debut.
Amazing stuff. I guess that does it for our initial review. Please let us know what you thought about this debut single from XIKERS. What you thought about the message of the song. Comment down below, and we'll see you in the next video, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Daniela Giovanardi.
Genesis.
Lucy Likes.
Mary.
Beebs.
Genren 816.
Lina.
Beverly.
MJ.
Lady Priscilla.
Inks. KRW.
Blue Green.
The Library of the Unwritten.
SK.
Riru 734.
Hara Lemon.
Dr. 3BBN45, thank you.
Paul Turner.
Theo reads a lot.
Janisha Design.